Matthew Stafford just won a Super Bowl title this year. But before this year, 12 seasons in Detroit, throws up about 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns a season when healthy. But garbage stats, right? The stats aren't real. The Detroit Lions are always playing from behind. Garbage time stats. 3 playoff appearances in 12 seasons, winless in all of them. This dude's a bum. He's cooked. He is all who he is right now. What you see is what you get. Sound familiar? Exhibit B, Kirk Cousins. 7 years as a full-time starting quarterback. He'll spot you 4,000 yards, 27 to 30 touchdowns a season. Garbage time stats. They're always playing from behind. That's why he's fantasy football relevant. 2 playoff appearances in those 7 years. 1 playoff win. Well, he got lucky because the Saints are morons. They're a dumpster fire. Can't make his teammates around him better. We've seen all there is to see from this guy. He is a waste of time. Stafford goes to a much better situation, better system, better coaching, better players around him. What do you know? He gets his first playoff win and Super Bowl title in year 13. All the shit that we were talking about this guy, it suddenly disappears. Stafford is the ultimate example of why the NFL is a system league. He's a Super Bowl champion, and there's no reason why Kirk Cousins can't be as well. Well, it's different, you see, actually, because Matthew Stafford, he was in Detroit where careers go to die. Okay, if Detroit is the worst organization in the NFL, then Washington is 1A, where Kirk Cousins started his career, where the owner was so butthurt over RG3 being hurt that he never embraced Kirk Cousins. Well, what about the last 4 seasons in Minnesota? It's a better situation, right? By how much? The 2 most important figures responsible for giving their quarterback a chance to succeed were both certified idiots. The GM wanted to play musical chairs with the offensive line. The head coach only wanted to win in a conservative fashion. In fact, he never liked his quarterback in the first place, and now they're both gone. You can win with Kirk Cousins just like the Rams just won with Matthew Stafford. They're the same exact guy. You can grasp for straws all you want to. They're the same player. The blueprint is here. If you're going to give yourselves a real chance to win with Kirk, what you need is an upgrade at GM. Done. I believe Kwesi is going to have a no-nonsense approach with this roster, whereas the previous GM seemed to be so desperate to prove how smarter he was than everyone else. An upgrade at the offensive line. That ties with the GM. I believe both center and right guard will be addressed. Better coaching. Check. You have a guy in Kevin O'Connell coming from the Super Bowl champion LA Rams, having experience developing plays for guys like Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford. I believe he'll get the most out of Kirk Cousins. Weapons on offense. Already got it. Better defense. That's the thing here, because on one hand, you can look at it as, well, the Vikings were one of the worst defenses in the league, so they have nowhere else to go but up. On the flip side, there's so much turnover expected on the personnel of this defense. New defensive coordinator, Ed Donatel, he's going to have his work cut out for him. So on that aspect, it's still TBD. But the point is, Matthew Stafford winning a championship shatters everything we thought or may still think about Kirk Cousins right now. You can win with Kirk Cousins. Back at it tomorrow. We'll see you then.